today we've got a fun question that reads: prove that n squared minus 1 is divisible by 8 if n is an odd integer. So essentially what we need to get to is that n squared minus 1 is congruent to 0 when we have mod 8. So what this is saying is that our expression here, n squared minus 1, when it's divided by 8, we get a remainder of 0, showing that it's divisible. Well, let's play with this expression. So we can say n squared is congruent to 1 mod 8. Now from here, we can test values for n, and well, values in particular being odd. We test those values and see whether they satisfy this expression and are congruent to 1. So we have to consider our residue class. The way we write this is a plus 8k, where a is an element of 1, 3, 5, and 7. Well, we need to know not to consider the numbers 2, 4, 6, and 8, because if we did have 8k, let's say plus 2, mod 8 will get 2, which is of course an even number, and this just doesn't work for this question. So let's go ahead and test values, our a values. So when we have n as 1, we've got 1 squared mod 8, which is congruent to 1 mod 8, which is just 1. So that works, so we can put a tick there. Now when n equals 3, so we've got 3 squared mod 8, which is equivalent to 9 mod 8. When 8 divides 9, it leaves us with a remainder of 1. Again, we've got n squared is congruent to 1 mod 8, so this checks out. Now let's move on to n equals 5. 5 squared mod 8 is the same as saying 25 mod 8. Which, when we have 25 divided by 8, we've got our quotient that's 3 and remainder 1, which is just 1. Checks out again, fabulous. I think we can see where this question is going. We've got our last value of n, or a. We've got n equals 7, 7 squared mod 8. 49 is just 1 larger than a multiple of 8, which is 48. So we can say 7 squared mod 8 is congruent to 1. And we can just put another tick here. So let's check. Have we tested all values of a, 1, 3, 5, and 7? Yes, we have. They satisfy the condition n squared is congruent to 1 mod 8. Yes, they do. Therefore, we've proved that n squared minus 1 is divisible by 8 when n is odd. Thank you very much. Hope you like this fun question and how I broke it down. See you in the next.